It's finally over.
Okay.
It's finally over. The political season is over. All the podcasts that weren't catering to it, it's just done.
But at least all checks got cleared.
Yep, I guess so. Yeah.
Symbolically.
Right, yeah.
Symbolically. Because I don't think Trump paid to go on anybody's show.
Oh, that's what you meant?
He's too smart of a business.
Or you're just talking about like political advertising spots.
That, and you don't think Kamala paid to go on anywhere?
Nope.
You don't think so?
Nah. Kamala,
No,
they probably
no.
charge.
You don't charge a president
Yeah, no, they probably charge the platform to
or a
even
candidate.
use them for that.
Yeah,
I was about to say,
yeah.
you might could charge a candidate.
No, hell no. You got that's too much clout. That is the check. Them
We
arriving.
are the leverage.
Right, yeah. Them
it's
arriving
like-
is the check.
They would just laugh at that. They wouldn't even respond.
But yeah, everybody had you know,
She should have paid.
it was just hyper focused on that. I mean, I thought Jay Nobles was gonna celebrate a little bit, but
Oh
is
no,
it
I
over?
did.
Is it over?
Just tune in tomorrow. Yeah, I definitely celebrated. You know what I mean? I'm a little tired, but hey, when inside, I was right. Shout out to Olay. You know what I mean? I wish I might call Olay a little bit later. Just to make sure she's doing all right.
Nah, don't rub it in. Ole, and many black women across the globe.
Hey Olay,
That's so crazy because it's like how is that
how
how
all
is
those
that,
facts doing?
But how is see how you're taking another man's win as your own?
But nah,
like, that's crazy.
But nah, that was just
He did nothing.
right. Yeah, you didn't do nothing. All you did was vote.
Whoa. Okay,
That's
it's
nasty
good.
work.
We know what side y'all was on. All right.
But
I wasn't on anybody's side.
Oh, you was like Charlamagne. You was independent.
No, I was actually independent. Yes.
No.
could you say
Like
who
father, like son, nigga.
Could you say who you voted for?
Yeah, I'll say who I voted for.
Go ahead.
I voted for Cornel West.
He wasted a ballot.
I wasted my
Picture, please.
Yeah. For those who don't know who Cornel West is, yeah.
Frederick Douglass.
I voted for Cornel
nephew.
West. Yeah, this nigga. Yeah, put that on the screen for everybody.
That's probably the face he made when he realized
He wasn't even in
one nigga
everybody. He
voted for
wasn't.
him.
When I got into the booth, I said, I didn't even know his name was here. Scribble it in.
Come on, dog.
Fuck both these people. I didn't like either of them. I've always said that.
Why go?
It's because you still want to vote on others. You got to make sure Mark
Local
Robinson.
election, I feel you.
Mark
You got to make sure
Robinson.
Mark Robinson don't rise up out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like
He
it's
didn't
just-
stand a chance.
He didn't, but you just got.
You
that's
have
what,
to make
you
sure.
just got to go.
I X'd his name out. I didn't even fill it in.
Yeah, bro. That Mark Robinson, nigga, your ballot probably wasn't even valid then. If you
Yeah, nah,
X'd-
he didn't even help.
probably
Trump.
invalidated your own ballot. They were like,
It was like, this nigga-
they were
At least I'm not
they were
voting for
what was he
anybody,
doing?
man.
Yeah, net
Yeah, I voted for this nigga, man.
net negative.
For president?
Yeah, he was on the ballot. I couldn't believe it, honestly.
Like, I can't even picture him as president right now.
I mean, it's
With these pictures.
a joke.
He couldn't picture himself.
But the fact that it was there and I didn't have to write
pretty
anything in.
I said
that's
he'll just be
exciting.
worried about history books.
Yeah.
No foreign policies, history books, and like black farmers, nigga.
AJ, you almost really ruined America.
He never stood a chance. All I did was literally waste my
almost really
presidential
played
side. Nothing would have helped anyway.
I feel like if you ask him about women's rights,
Trump washed her.
I feel like if you ask him about women's rights, he's gonna be like, "Huh? Like, huh? What are you talking about? That's an issue."
But everybody, of course, everybody was doing live streams and stuff like that. The Breakfast Club did theirs with Angela Rise. It was like a collaboration episode. They did one. Everybody that's in politics was live streaming. Long story short, but this is one of our listeners sent me this. Actually, they sent me Patrick Bet-David's live stream. They had Candace Owens on. Scroll down. That was they had click open these up so we can see how many live viewers there was during the night of the actual election. These pages were actually winning like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying in terms of
Oh yeah, all the
like
all the
100
political commentators, all
can't see
the
it, yo. 192, or they can't see it, like the people. 192K people watching. I think the other one had
Like 4.6.
and here.
Oh yeah, I'm saving that one for the end because they did the worst.
I don't know if you did you get snippets of it? I'll
Tucker Carlson had 138K people live during the election, and the Breakfast Clubs
Yo,
4.6.
did y'all say Patrick Bet-David stats?
Yeah.
I was watching Patrick Bet-David's live stream, and I literally watched that majority of the night. I was thoroughly entertained.
It was good.
Yeah, oh,
It
yeah.
was pretty good.
Like
It was good all the way from the niggas on stage, the live comments. They was getting information pretty fast. So I was like, I'm literally watching it like it's CNN.
because apparently Elon created a program or something that it basically knew the election 4 hours before they called it. So like,
You believe that?
that's what Joe Rogan said. I believe.
I don't believe that shit.
Elon-
Nigga, every day they were telling us somebody's poll was up and somebody's poll was down.
But
like,
the thought of Elon creating a program,
I don't believe
to
that,
guess
nigga.
the election.
That's it.
Hey,
That don't even
the
sound
nigga make
like,
rockets.
You know the one dude.
It's like, what are we talking? Like, that don't even sound real to me. Like 4 hours before, like the world couldn't tell. Like 4 hours before, like
Well, I
that
think
sounds like something everybody had access to. At least the Democrats and the Republicans did.
I think the long answer is that he was pulling data. It instantly pulled data from like small towns and like all these other places faster than like
I don't believe
the government. Hey,
I don't personally don't believe that.
hey, I don't know.
4 hours before, I'm pretty sure Kamala is tapped into whatever that is too.
Kamala's probably nervous.
Come on, man.
Right.
Kamala was probably nervous, but even the you know the dude that comes out every election season and like he's never guessed the shit wrong. He always knows who's gonna win.
Yeah, I don't know what his
Doesn't
name is, but I know who
mathematically.
you're talking
Was he
about.
wrong?
He
Yeah,
guessed
I've
it
seen
wrong
him.
this year.
Hey, yep.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah, because he's like, that's one of his biggest things. He's famous for having such a long streak of being right.
Yeah.
Damn, I wish we got to look him up. I
fooled
watched
everybody.
I did watch the Tucker Carlson. I mean, sorry, the Patrick Bet-David joint.
Real niggas
I also
know I was
watched
right.
a little bit of the Charlamagne one in the Angela Rye podcast. They were outside of Howard University where Kamala was supposed to speak, but she actually canceled that night after
Exactly.
everything was looking bad.
Yeah.
But it was funny because I watched this just for the beginning and then post-election. Yo, Charlamagne was funny as shit at the end. Like when he realized this shit was over, that nigga was old Charlamagne. He was like, it's not looking good, you guys. I was like, nigga, that shit was hilarious.
And even on Brilliant Idiots, like Charlamagne is a good loser. Like
Nah,
he's
it's a
not
little-
he's not like a sore loser.
I wasn't happy with the donkey of
He
the day
takes his
shit.
L's
He was
very
a
gracefully.
I wasn't happy with the donkey of the day shit because it's like, hold up, nigga, let's not start shifting blame all over the place. All of a sudden this morning we don't know who to give donkey of the day to.
We might have to
I
rewatch it.
didn't like that shit.
But you got to understand the gravity of the moment.
In the
Black-
moment though, it was good. It was funny.
Black women and all of their number one supporters were
On-
grieving.
On that,
I mean,
Taylor was crying during the Brilliant Idiots.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I remember it.
She
Yeah,
shed a
yeah.
tear.
Yeah,
I felt for that sister.
Sister?
That sister.
Ugh.
boy, that sounded fake.
Oh my God. You need a
You voted for Trump, nigga.
That sounded
hey,
fake.
baptize your tongue, nigga.
Nah, fuck out of here.
But yeah, but outside of that, there was a lot of platforms that were winning, that was losing. I pulled up the article. This is still just going to be kind of tying in everybody politically. I pulled up the article that Charlamagne did reference
Yes.
on who the winners and who the losers were during this political election. The article was like fugazi low key. It was all over the place because it was just like, I know he only brought it up because they said he was a winner, but then like as we're reading it on the Brilliant Idiots, niggas are like, nigga, this article is crazy right now. This
When you
doesn't-
first read it, it feels like it's just if you was on the Democrat side, you won. If you was supporting the Republican side,
so
you
it's
lost.
like okay.
Even
I
though
guess
they
we're just
won.
pulling
Yeah.
the articles up just to feed our ego, I guess, because this shit don't make no damn sense. Even as we're reading it, it sounds crazy. But some of these other platforms weren't on there. You know what I'm saying? Like the Patrick Bet-David and shit like that. You know, and these niggas were going crazy.
They was doing crazy numbers. We were probably not gonna watch it, but there was a moment where the dude from the Young Turks, I forgot his name.
Hassan Campbell.
No, not Hassan
Hassan,
Campbell. It was like Sinet or something.
Oh, okay.
I forgot how to pronounce it.
Damn,
but he came.
What's that nigga's name? Hassan
You're right.
Piker.
Piker. The dude came on the big screen. The audience immediately starts booing. They're like,
Oh shit.
They just groan. This guy, this
Oh,
libtard.
God.
And so they're like, boo. He's like, yup. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. And so then like he comes in, he immediately calls Trump a bitch and all the supporters stupid. And then they just start throwing drinks at the screen and shit. They're like, fuck you, nigga. But it was like a couple 100,000 people watching it. It was really like WWE.
Damn.
With politics.
like
We was
that.
getting live updates. Niggas was beefing.
One of the things that I'm curious about is post this political season. I have faith that like the Republican people that have been doing this, even outside of an election, are going to keep up that energy. Candace, Patrick Bet-David, and shit like that. But like, what are the other platforms like the Breakfast Club? What are they going to keep it up and like? Because their whole tone has switched. Now
They're going to be doing.
it's all like, you know, just the president and he's not a fascist no more. But then that's why that donkey of the day was trash to me, because it was like, he's like, I don't hear nobody calling him a fascist no more. We'll call him a fascist then. It's early in the morning. Let's get to it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know why we waiting on other people to say it. Just fucking say it.
Did
if you still
Charlamagne
feel like
coin
that.
him as a fascist in his words?
Oh, that's one of his catchphrases.
So he called him that.
Nigga, that's part of like
probably-
that's part of his catchphrase.
If he hasn't just blatantly said it, he's at least alluded to that sentiment that he's potentially dangerous.
Because Charlamagne is slick, he'll quote another person's words that are saying it. You know what I mean? So it's like, hey, I never really said it. Charlamagne's slick. He's a slick motherfucker. Which it technically
Slithery
counts.
nigga.
You know, it technically counts. He didn't say it, but that's why I asked. But I don't know. This
what you gonna be on? Because this
election,
is a question for you
we
too.
all
Because
like,
you changed during this political season.
Not no.
So
you
I,
became a
didn't- so
different
I
version.
want to know what are you gonna be doing for the next 4 years?
You already see he's speaking with his chest more. Look,
Right, that's what I'm saying. You already counting other people's wins for
you're
yourself.
literally glowing.
I'm gonna be living, not surviving. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be thriving. You get what I'm saying? It's gonna be a beautiful
but-
America. But to answer your
But are
question,
you gonna
everybody
stay? Are
was
you gonna keep
surprised.
us up to date on these politics? Because you was invested.
Y'all want me to?
This is on you.
No,
the
because-
way you assimilated this.
Are you asking?
because-
Are you asking me
The
in
thing
terms
is-
of keeping y'all like?
thing
Are
is-
you
the
keeping
thing
at
is,
least 50% of the energy?
You went so hard
Right.
that direction. Then now we're just waiting to see how long this is gonna really last.
Right,
Are you
right.
gonna hold Trump accountable?
It's not that I went hard. It's that you chose a losing team. But let me tell you something, right? I understand.
you trying not to answer the
sentiment.
question. We serious. We
That's why you
serious.
don't
No.
respond. You don't
Wait,
acknowledge that.
I'm going to be looking at the news, seeing what I think Trump just dropped a video, right?
did, yeah.
Outlining what he's doing. I wasn't able to watch that because I was
still in the
recording.
thick of it. We're talking about
already
6
on
months.
the wrong
6 months. 6 months.
talking
Yes,
6
I'm
months
going
to
to
a
be.
year
I'm
from
going to
now.
be looking
3
at
and a
laws
half.
that are being passed, nigga.
But
I'm
are
gonna
you
be-
going to be keeping us up to form? Are you going to get knowledgeable?
Wait, hold on. You want me to adhere to what you don't want to understand? You want me to keep you updated? I can do that, but I
No.
want you to at least ask me that.
That's not what I'm
No, we
asking.
just
you.
wanna see-
That's not what
I'm
you're asking, but that's what you said.
I'll tell you exactly what I'm asking. I'm asking, will you keep the same energy? That's what I'm asking.
Energy.
We want to know if you're going to
Yes.
be logically consistent.
That's all. That's
all it
it.
is.
Oh,
Yeah.
logically right?
Logically
Yes.
consistent.
It's like I chose
It's not
one
about
team.
being right though. That's your
This nigga
problem.
really
I
It's
chose
about being
wait.
consistent.
It's just
Yo,
sad.
F-Mac, what am I
So
saying?
the answer is no, because you
Yes,
literally won't
I'm
even
saying-
answer the question.
He
I
can't
said-
hold himself accountable in this moment.
Right, this
And
is
we're
crazy.
asking for
This
future
is crazy.
accountability.
You have time. You have time to be like, I might fall off. You have time to be real right now, and
Yeah.
you're still not doing it.
Open your heart.
F-Mac, they're praying for my downfall. They want me
Open
to.
it.
They want me to pray for my own. Look, that's not what's gonna happen. I'm going to
tell us
keep
what's
the
gonna
same
happen.
energy, and because you just asked me in
Okay.
a slick way that you want me to keep you updated on the
I didn't
information in
ask
our
you that.
government,
I asked you a simple
I
question.
will because I am a good guy. I honestly am.
This
And
is
I want the
sick.
best for everybody.
This is sick.
Even on Lay.
This is sick.
You get what I'm saying?
But she's an immigrant, so you don't want the best for her.
I do.
You
want
don't
the
want the
best
best for
I
her.
do. She's like sister.
No, this is crazy. You cannot
Sister.
claim a Trump victory like you got washed. So like you can't
But wait, hold on.
you can't
And
claim
let me say
somebody
this.
else's
I was
victory
I was surprised.
like and act like you got one up on Old Lake and somebody else won.
First of all,
That's
just,
crazy.
That's just me poking out. I know she's
No, because you've been warming it up the last couple of weeks, hasn't
Yeah,
you?
because
He has,
you've
he
been
has.
going at me. She
And
tried
now-
going at
She
me.
has
Now
it.
that
No.
Trump is hot,
She kept it on that one episode.
She went on a. I think she went
She
on.
kept it on that one episode.
Ah man, she been slick talking. But
To who?
no,
everybody.
It's one of them situations to where the shoe fish put it on, nigga.
Right.
She's been talking about
every
young,
video
dumb
drop
niggas,
she's had has personally heard him.
but
and he's watched every video she's dropped.
but that's not okay. Everybody was surprised about how she got washed. We were all surprised. I didn't know it was going to be that much of a deficit.
I did.
in terms of-
I didn't. I wasn't surprised. I think the margins are always astronomical to look at. I didn't think she was gonna win. Like there was okay, when Trump's assassination happened, I thought there was no way he was gonna lose.
But it still
But
looked a
then
little.
she started like rising up, and I'm like, oh, maybe this is close again. But then just like ignorantly, if I was just looking at like this last couple of weeks, just when he would speak on YouTube compared to her, I'm like, bro, she can't even crack 1 million. Like
After-
most of the time, maybe out for like 2-3 weeks. I just saw something where the Call of Daddy episode just hit 1 million.
I was about to say after.
So it's like I was like Trump touching 10 million every time he's speaking in front of a camera. Obviously, it's kind of obvious where it's about to go.
After Call Her Daddy, that's when I knew it was like, ooh, this might be bad. It just kind of went downhill. Then I knew Trump was going to retort by like, let me show you how to really do this. Go on the podcast, spit your shit.
Yeah, but
And then-
even just the views, just in general.
But then
it was
it was
obvious
the-
who was being watched more.
It was the personality. Like she just wasn't personable.
Oh no, there
She
was
just-
just $1,000,001 issues
It was just
with her campaign.
It wasn't personable.
Yeah.
And you would think some of that Barack Obama energy would kind of, brush off on her, but
She wasn't
she
close enough.
wasn't in
She
there.
wasn't close enough.
Charisma's the word.
Charisma's not
but
contagious.
she wasn't
Biden
in there
had that.
taking notes.
Charisma's not contagious.
But can
damn
be
sure ain't, yeah.
watched and learned.
but even it's
Yeah, but
difficult.
we watch
But
charisma every day, and some people just can't do his level or her level of charisma. Like,
you know what I mean? It's
like the top, we're watching Will Smith, movies. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got charisma. You might not be able to harness that shit.
Yeah. Well,
especially on command, because she's
Right.
had moments. But even like when she lost, that speech that she gave was the best she's ever been.
Yeah, it was.
It's like she would have had that energy.
It's like, damn, where was this?
Yeah, like what the
yeah,
fuck?
Yeah, yeah.
She would have had that energy going in. It would have probably been a different story.
It would have at least been close.
the
It would have
real-
felt at least been
the
closer.
real you tends to come out when you're being the most humble. And sometimes that could be during the biggest L of your life. It's simple.
When is that what happens with you?
No.
What happens when you, what happens when your ego hallucinates and then you win?
Is that
'Cause
supposed to be
that's-
some weird rigmarole
No,
being
that's
me or
the-
something?
that's
I'm not
the
understanding
inverse.
really.
That's the inverse because that's what's happening with her. But with y'all, what happens
Can I be honest? I haven't really
when
seen any
manifest
like
destiny comes into play?
I haven't really seen any like teabagging emotes from the Republicans. I'm pretty sure it's out there, but I have
Talking about dancing on the grave.
just dancing on the grave. I haven't really seen too much.
Oh yes,
you've been
Candace
doing
Owens
enough.
is in a rare form right now. Everybody's kind of in rare form, and now that this video, like he
I've
just
been
made like his
seeing-
first like presidential. I think now on Monday we'll see the next thing. Like
We're just now learning about what he wants
yeah,
to do.
it's just now start because he won. There was the celebration that he won. Candace Owens has been going crazy. She's been just.
Yeah.
Talk about LeBron, all type of. She's like, what the fuck do you care about women's rights for? Like, you're good. Your kids are good. Like, she's on. Niggas are in rare form right now for sure.
She's no longer sparing women and children. She's just shooting
Right,
openly
yeah.
into crowds.
Yeah, nah, and I've been watching this dude, 𝙁𝙾𝷆𝐾𝑖𝑛𝑠. He's like a political commentator, like YouTuber and whatnot. But yeah, nah, I didn't even see her final speech of goodbye. Was it
Her
beautiful?
concession speech,
Was it?
it was electric.
I didn't see it.
She passed
It was
the
at
baton like she never
did-
wanted it.
She did do it at Howard, right? I
Somewhere.
think it was at Howard where she was pretty much stationed.
Probably
At.
in the living room.
But yeah, nah, she just came up there and she felt like a real person. I was like, damn.
It's a little.
Are you
like-
serious?
Yeah, I'm being dead ass.
No, yeah.
Like,
So she was a loser in this. I want to tie in the title: "The Biggest Winners, the Biggest Losers." That article. Charlamagne was a loser. Candace
Joe
Owens was a
Rogan
winner.
definitely is a
Joe
winner.
Rogan was for sure a winner.
Joe Rogan, what
Full
potential downfall could they have?
And I'm not even judging it based on the look. I'm judging it, especially when I'm talking about like specific personalities. I'm basing it off the way they had the conversation too.
how it was received by the
Yeah,
public.
yeah, because like there was the whole thing that they were talking about in this article as well, or on the Brilliant Idiots pertaining to this old media versus new media. And I just feel Charlamagne at that town hall, it was literally just like going back in terms of like skill. He went to straight old media route, and it was like, what the fuck is this? Like that's how I felt the whole time I was watching it, because it just doesn't. It's so weird to watching somebody break out of an old media and be the new thing, but then go back a step in terms of how I decide to broadcast in the latter half of my career, compared to like everybody else who realizes we have to adapt a podcasting more personable conversation no matter where the platform's at anymore. It can be on a podcast or it could be on TV, nigga. The people want to see convos now.
And it is a pretty open-ended question as to why we never just got that solo one-on-one Charlamagne. Just talk to her with nobody else in the room.
Just kicking
y'all.
it.
Or
Yeah,
even if
yeah.
it is like Envy or somebody, like that's cool, but just you
we
guys
kicking it. Yeah.
chatting.
Yeah,
That's all
yeah.
it really
Yeah.
takes. But
and it's funny how like just everything returns, because that used to be a thing in the 50s and 60s where like there used to be actual talk shows where like political candidates just come and
God, who was that guy's?
that white dude, yeah.
I know exactly.
And those are the
yeah.
kind-
But it was a
those-
couple of them though.
and
It
those
was-
are the
it wasn't-
kind of
it was more
media-
popular, yeah.
Those are the kind of media publications that inspired Leonard.
100%. Yeah.
So when the lights are the
They were the
brightest,
ones
you just
breaking the
go.
mold.
You just go to your muscle memory. Like
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
what I uphold as the standard in my head. This
Right.
is what the niggas fall back to.
This is what it should be.
But that's not how you innovate.
Which means that's not how you innovate.
That's not how you innovate. That's not the
In terms
approach that
of-
you take to like
Take it
taking
to
what you
another.
do further.
Mm-hmm.
If you just go on based off your muscle memory and what was the standard,
Yeah.
then you're not.
Oh,
it's not,
I see what you're saying.
It's not
Yeah,
necessarily heck, but you are just repeating the same motions.
Right. I get what you're saying. Yeah, facts. Yeah, I feel that. Yep. But yeah, this political season was always this up. I mean, if I knew where to buy a MAGA hat, I would have got one for you for sure.
Did you see the one I
must-
sent in the group chat?
I did with the bullet
The
holes on
Ian
it.
Connor joint. Ian Connor.
Oh, that's who designed it.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
What's this shit called? Revenge?
Sicko.
Sicko.
The one
Yeah,
with
not
the
Revenge,
lightning
I'm
bolt?
bugging.
That's a different. Yes, that's that dude
He,
though.
Okay,
it is, but
okay.
it's a different kind of brand. But yeah, Sicko, they dropped these MAGA hats and them shits is very tough.
Yeah, they kind of
I'm
tough.
not gonna lie, they got bullet holes woven into them.
But nah, man, I appreciate that. I would have definitely wore it
There it is.
somewhere.
That's the red joint too. I fuck with
The
the, black
first
one
one.
a little bit more, even though I didn't.
Yeah, this one. So you rocking this?
For
This is
sure.
hard. This is hard.
It's hard.
It's a hard hat. You will rock this.
You'll rock that.
You would cover
No,
that.
I
the
wouldn't.
bullet hole.
I
Come
wouldn't.
on, dog.
You would.
I'm almost no, hell no.
Is it because
I'm
of
almost.
the politics or because of the flyness? Be honest.
I don't think it's that fly. I
He's
think it
allergic
is.
to
I think it
flyness.
is cool,
Yeah,
but
it seems like it.
it's not that cool. Like I would have to. I still need to like Trump enough to put the hat on.
No, you
I'm
gotta
not. I don't.
separate.
That hat don't look good enough for me to just ignore like what the hat is.
You gotta just discern, separate the guy from the garment.
AJ.
Exactly,
hold on.
but
Look at
I
the
don't think
garment
it's hot.
objective.
I don't think it's
AJ.
flying.
What
This
if
is-
it said
this is
Harris? What if it said Harris? Would you rock it?
No, this is something I don't think I can't even wrap my mind around putting a political sign in my yard. I'm definitely not walking around with no fucking merch on.
Well, I mean,
But you gotta understand. This
does
is
that make you a coward? You don't want to stand by Cornel
That shit is
West?
just corny. That shit is corny to me.
You don't want to be the only nigga in the tri-state area with a
that shit,
Cornel
like
West sign
wearing
in your
political
yard.
Is
merch
that
and shit
truly-
like that. That shit is corny to me. To me, at least.
Corny.
you fighting for your cause.
Niggas be having like them niggas.
You're too
Y'all know
old.
y'all know what I'm talking about.
You're too old to call.
I know what you're
normal
talking about.
stuff
To
That
the
shit be
extreme
crazy, bruh.
version, but it's still like what's crazier, like having garments of your favorite team. You got a Durham Bulls hat.
Yeah,
When's the
No,
last
that's
time
not
you went
crazy.
to a Durham Bulls game?
a year ago.
You know what I'm saying? It's no
I
different.
never been to a rally.
That's a lot of wiggle room, though.
We should have went to the Harris rally.
Yeah.
The thing
it
with
was,
the
like,
rallies
right around
is
the
you gotta
corner.
already be a part of whatever like email system they have, and then they just send that shit out the day.
I just
y'all.
have
It's
no-
secrets.
I can't even wrap my mind around wanting to go
Illuminati
to a
meeting.
fucking rally. Honestly, I can't. I just don't want to do anybody's rally.
You wouldn't go see Meg twerk?
Sounds terrible.
I about to say Glorilla.
Hell no.
Glorilla was
You
up
would. So first of all, you would definitely go watch Tony Hinchcliffe live at the Trump rally. Downtown.
there. Yeah.
Just to
Hell
hate.
no.
You would go to hate.
Just to hate.
But you would go
Especially if the tickets were free.
for sure. And if Meg Thee Stallion was throwing ass down at like the Triangle Center,
Nah.
you would be in there as well.
AJ's going.
AJ's going.
AJ's going.
He's gonna get there early.
Yeah.
Nigga, Meg sucks.
He's gonna
bro.
pretend to be security so he can get in for free.
Meg sucks. I've never liked her music, so like I'm not. That doesn't make me want to go on any level.
My bad, Glorilla. He like an itty bitty titty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do like Glorilla, but I'm not going for her either.
Muscle
I'm not,
face.
I have no point of going to.
Are
a
you
rally.
doing this to be argumentative? Or are you?
I'm
speaking
dead
from your heart?
serious. No, I'm dead serious. I have zero intention of going to a rally.
You taking Glorilla over Megan?
What are we talking about? Music? Yes.
Okay.
Not even close.
Okay. Okay.
What
Yeah.
else is? But what else is not?
He-
even
Well, I don't
answered
know
it.
what he. Yeah.
But what
He
else
answered
is?
it.
But,
Right,
what else is not? even close?
He answered it
Sure.
by saying the first answer.
I'm still taking Glorilla though.
But
On that other side.
See, that's why you gotta ask, Justin. Don't ever assume.
oh my
ever
God.
assume.
And it's not
told
off.
you he-
It's not
itty
off.
bitty titty.
It's not off looks.
I get you.
It'll be our personality.
I got
at
you
that
on the
point.
music. The music, it's not even close.
Music not even
close.
Glorilla just
Yeah.
has just musically, she's better.
But when it comes to architecture, one of them has a little bit more angulation and 90-degree angles and just perfect symmetry.
It's not all about the looks though. It's about the personality, and I think Glorilla has a better personality.
Well, like she'll have better ad libs in bed. What you mean a better personality, nigga? You're fucking.
You don't know what a personality is?
I know what a personality is, but why does that matter when you're fucking?
Because when sex ends, you be like, God, who is this? I don't like this bitch. I know,
This ain't
right?
gonna be
That happens,
personable.
and that's
Yep.
okay. You live,
That might,
you live, you learn.
I
and
don't
then-
even like this bitch.
but she
go on
don't
to
even
fight another day.
she don't even have to speak, and that could happen. That's just your instincts. But
it's really you more than it is her. That's your clarity.
hey, man, you know,
just got it and following
Taking
your
that.
lust.
I would never judge another man for whatever he would want to, you know, devour.
That's
Especially
not
because
true.
you went and got the breast assist done, right?
I have no idea.
I think Poetic Flacco probably posted like a news article. Yeah, about Glorilla's new titties.
There's only
but-
one winner in this list, though.
Who?
Tell me.
What do you mean winner? Like take home?
Yeah.
Like I scored at the state fair.
Yeah, right.
The far right.
I'm bringing a stuffed animal home.
The far right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll go with the Southern Queen.
The high yellow.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, nah.
Suck it to me.
Nigga, she's so mixed, she damn near platinum. What's her
right.
skin color? But shout out to her, though.
Yep. All right. Let's see.